Hi, today I'm going to take you through a small tutorial on how to create a table of contents for your Word documents. I have a Word document in front of me which is on the history of computing. I've laid it out so that you can see the paragraphs and the headings quite easily, because the headings are what we're going to make our table of contents out of. Or Microsoft Word is going to create the table of contents for us from those headings. The first thing we need to do is tell Microsoft Word what the headings in the document are. Because the way Microsoft Word handles this, it takes a copy of the heading and the page number and it inserts that into your table of contents for you. If I click on the Home tab, you'll see that I have a Styles menu here. Heading Style 1 and Heading Style 2 are in the Style menu. I'm going to be using Heading Style 1 for this tutorial, as all the headings are going to be at the same level. No subheadings and no sub-subheadings. If I did have 3 different levels of headings, I would use Heading Style 1 for the main heading, Heading Style 2 for the subheading, and a Heading Style 3 for the sub-subheading. So I need to tell the document what the headings are by highlighting them with the mouse and then clicking Heading Style 1. Now that's not the only way. Once I've selected and given something a style, I can then take that style using Format Painter and I can apply it to another piece of text. Now I can carry on doing that, clicking on Format Painter and applying it to another piece of text, or I can double click on Format Painter and then I can just go through my document and apply Heading Style 1, which is on my cursor, to each of the headings in my document. Carry on and do this till the bottom. And another one. And I think that's the last one. Yep. Go back to the top of the document. Now remember to click off Format Painter or it will still be active. Now a table of contents normally goes on the second page of the document. So I need to insert a new page above this actual text. So there's 2 ways I can do that. I can either go to Insert and insert a page break. Now you'll notice I've got the insertion point flashing here at the top left hand corner of the document. Anytime I insert anything into the document, it gets inserted where the insertion point is, which is that flashing line here. So if I insert a page break, it gives me a blank page above the insertion point. The other way of doing this is holding down the Control key and pressing Enter. That's the quick keys for entering a page break. So I'm going to give this new page a quick title, Table of Contents, and I'm going to move the insertion point underneath this and go to References, the References tab at the top of the page, and you see here we have Table of Contents. Now I can select one of the pre-made tables of contents, or I can come down to this button here that says Insert Table of Contents, and it brings me up this requester asking me what styles that I want to apply to my table of contents. The first one I don't want is this one here. It says use hyperlinks instead of page numbers. The way this works is your table of contents, you can actually click on them using the Control key and it will navigate the document for you. If you click on a heading, it will take you to that part in the document. I don't really like that, so I'm going to take that off. Show page numbers shows me the page numbers. Right align page numbers pushes them over to the right hand side of the page, which I quite like. And this tab leader is the broken line that goes from the heading to the page number. And there's a few selections in here, dashed lines, solid lines. I prefer the broken line. Show levels, headings 1, 2 and 3. I'm only using Heading Style 1, so it won't show me Heading Style 2 and 3, which you can see are sub and sub-subheadings, which are indented from the main heading. It's hierarchical. So if I OK that now, you can see I've got a table of contents here. These are my headings, there's the tab leader, and here is the page numbers which are right aligned. I hope you get some use from this. Thanks very much for listening. Goodbye.